Hi everybody and welcome to July. So this is July's vlog. Hi, I just wanted to show you or give you some feedback about my gouache paints, or gouache paints, however you say it. So I got the Himi ones, these ones, and I just wanted to show you what they look like now. Oh, just put my finger in them. I'll show you there. So that's how they look now. So obviously I've used quite a lot of them, all the lighter colours than the darker colours. So yeah, they are, I still really like them, but they are quite chalky, and I understand that the Windsor and Newton ones aren't chalky, so I think once these start to run out I'll invest in the Windsor and Newton ones. But on the whole, these are really lovely. The colours are really good. I thought I had two blacks in there, because it looks like two blacks there. But actually one is like a really nice petrol blue, really dark petrol blue. So that's really nice because I don't use black anyway. So, but it would have been nice to have two whites. But yeah, they didn't dry out at all for ages. Obviously I kept the lid on them and kept them tight and everything. Hang on, I'm just going to put you down because my arm is aching. So there we go. So yeah, yeah, they didn't dry out for ages. They've only just started to dry out slightly on the top. But as soon as you put your brush in, I suppose there's like a little bit of like a crust on the top. You just break through that and it's all jellyish underneath. And then you just mix it slightly with water and it's fine. But yeah, no, for the price of these, I think these were amazing. And actually the brushes, I use the brushes all the time for my gouache painting. So now I have my separate ones for my watercolour painting, which is good. But yeah, the bristles don't come out like they do on cheaper brushes. They don't flake on the arm, whatever you call that bit, again, where they do on cheaper brushes. And they keep their shape and they work really well. So yeah, for the pack of, I think you get 10 in the pack of the free brushes, so they're really good. So yeah, I would highly recommend them, and let me show you some pages. So this one was done in gouache paints, and these two pages. So as you can see, this is obviously like a pastel-y pinky colour, but it is a little bit chalky, but I don't mind that. But I know on the more professional ones you don't get that. There's another one there, that's more of a mixed media one. But yeah, so just to feedback on those, I would highly recommend them. I think they were about £17 and you get the free brushes, you get the free palette, which I use. I haven't got it here. Yeah, so I would definitely buy them again. But obviously, because I want to make my artwork more and more professional, the more I learn, I would invest in the Windsor and Newton ones next time. But yeah, I'm really happy with those. Also, while I'm here, in the last couple of vlogs, I do start things like show you things and then forget to show you the end result. So I just thought I'd show you, I bought a unit from IKEA a couple of vlogs ago. It was only £12, and I was going to show you it made up at the end and I didn't, so I just thought I'd show you that now. But I just need to get on my knees because it's under my desk. So yeah, you can just see it there. It works really well. I've just got all my papers and cards in it for my printer. That's just my scrap paper because I like to reuse paper and stuff, so it's not wasted, so that's all in there. And then I've got all my planners at the top there, and then just some bits on the top. Oh, and my business books are in there as well. So obviously it comes out that way because it's where I sit. But yeah, it works really well. For £12, it's really good. And it's got two little wheels on one side and then not on the other, so you just lift it up slightly and you can move it around. So I just thought I'd update you on that as well, being as I keep forgetting to show you these different things. So yeah. So this morning I've been doing my business books. I completely forgot that we've just changed months, so I did my weekly books and my monthly books. But then I realised that, so in 2 months, in September, my business has been going for a whole year. So obviously I've got this amount of receipts and invoices and everything, so I keep a little one of these monthly and put all my invoices in it and my receipts. So now I've got nearly a year's worth, and I've got to store this somewhere as well now. So they're all the little things that you don't think about when you're a small business, about storing all your receipts and invoices ready for your tax return. So I've got to think of somewhere to put that. So last week I got quite a lot done, which I'm really pleased about. I ordered quite a lot of stuff last week because I ran out. It's always the way, you always run out of everything at the same time. So I ran out of tissue paper, I ran out of card that I make my cards with, I ran out of tape for packaging. What else? Oh, I ordered, because I've been looking into my wholesale packaging strategy. So I've been looking at so where you have, let me start again. So when you do wholesale packaging, usually most places put their, say for example, their cards in silo bags. Obviously because I'm an eco business, I don't want to use silo bags, so I looked into biodegradable bags, but on a general customer basis, you can't, they don't biodegrade in like a general compost. It has to be like a big place. I'm not making any sense, am I? But anyway, so I'm not using that either. So I was going for naked cards, you know, like in supermarkets they have that little sticker that holds the envelope and the card together. So I've gone for that option for my wholesale orders, and probably also my customer orders as well now. But they were really hard to find. You can't find them anywhere, or ones that are actually plastic free themselves, so the stickers are plastic free and recyclable and all of that kind of stuff. I found one printer, but they only do it on a large scale, so you had to order like about 10,000 of them, which I didn't really need that many. So luckily enough, I found through sort of Etsy, some of my Etsy friends, I found another small business called Nellie and Ted, and she does like personalised stickers and stuff, and she actually does these card catchers. So she helped me design mine, and they come as well, so this is really good. So I ordered a few sheets, but I'll show you what they look like. So there we go. So obviously it's just got my logo on it, and then it's just got 100% plastic free, and then it says peel here. So that just goes round, this goes on the front of the card, and that goes round towards the back, sort of like that. So that's really good. So you get 42 on a sheet, so I've got a couple of sheets of those. So that's ready for my wholesale. I'm making some notebooks because it's something that I wanted to get into maybe with my business, but they are quite expensive to make. Obviously you have to outsource them, the place that did them, and the minimum order they did was 8, which was good, because that would have been fine. So they come, so I'm going to show you those, yeah, so I'm going to hopefully put them on my websites, so the other ones that I've got left over, and just trial them to see if they sell, and if they do, then I'm going to launch them across my best-selling lines as well. So they're A6 in size, so they come like this in a pack, so I've got a couple of packs of these. So this is the design, so it's a citrus design. So we decided to go for white lines and then a green, that says notes on the top. And then you've got the design in the background. I did change the opacity of the pattern in the background just slightly less so that you could see the lines and write on it properly. So yeah, I think there's 50 sheets or 85 sheets. I'll have to double check that, and they've all got a hard back on them as well, so that's really good. So I'm going to do some product photography for this as well, just to show my patrons, and then that will be used for the launch next month as well. So as I say, I've done all my admin, so on a Monday, every Monday I do my business books. I pin my pins to Pinterest and set up all my social media and Instagram posts and Facebook posts. Today I've got to update my mailing list because a lot of people that order things from my Etsy shop ask to be put on my mailing list, but obviously that's on my website, so then I have to put their details onto my website, so I've got to do that. I've got to spend some time on my wholesale website page, but I'll wait and do that until I've done the photography. So just updating things like I just mentioned. I've got to do some, so on YouTube, where I do my videos, you can actually do like a card for the intro and a card for the outro. So on the intro it just sort of says like, welcome to a new vlog, you know, with Goodwin Designs, and on the outro it says thanks for watching, please subscribe, you know, that sort of thing. So I'm going to try and make those. I'm not going to say look out for it because I'm not very technically minded and it might not work out, but I'm going to try and do that. So for Patreon this week, they're going to get to see my sketchbook pages, so I need to take some photography of that. Sometimes I do a video, sometimes I do photography. So I'm going to do photography, being as I'll get my camera out anyway. I'm going to try and get my sort of desktop for the cupboard, storage cupboard, because I had a wardrobe in my studio, which I've changed into a packaging area and storage area for my products, but I just need like a top. But there was a few difficulties getting it because I went to the local B&Q, but there, where you go and get something cut, that piece of machinery wasn't working. Then I tried to do it online, but they weren't taking orders. So I'm going to try and go back to another B&Q and see if I can get it done there. I've got to list the Crane and Panda boxes. So I've done the other stuff which I did with the photography last week, but I've just got to do that. Ready for Friday. I've got to sort out my Etsy SEO. So it's something I've been focusing on the last couple of months, is SEO, working out how it works and all that kind of stuff, because it's a lot to get your brain around. So I'm going to be looking at that because some of my Etsy items sell better than others, and when you look at your keywords listing, some things obviously show up as being more not popular. They get more people in basically, so I need to spread those keywords better. And then finally, because I only do it 2 days a week, so I do my degree the other day to fit in. So I've got a new collection coming out in August, which I've probably mentioned before. I've already got the pattern done, and I've already got the wrapping paper, that's all ordered, that's all here. I've designed the card, so that's done. I've just got to, with the fabric design, I want to make a few coordinating patterns, so that's what I want to do. And then I've got to, next week, create the gift tags. So yeah. So that's it for this week. Hopefully I'll get it all done like I did last week. So yeah, getting through things. So I'll do a few clips of other bits throughout the week. But yeah, I'll probably see you face to face next week. So bye for now. Hi, so it's Friday what is it? Friday the 9th of July. I'm launching a mini shop update today. Just panda mirror, dandelion mirror, panda print, dandelion print, a rainbow card to match the rainbow collection, but this time it says happy birthday, the panda stationery box and the crane stationery box. But I've had a bit of a nightmare this morning, so it's now, what is it now? It's 11:45 and my computer has literally been sort of frozen since about 10 o'clock. So I had a few orders as well last night, so I managed to print off the actual order invoices. But a few of them, because I print my cards on demand, I've got to print 5 cards. And obviously the computer's frozen, so I can't even go and send them off while I'm waiting. I've got to do the product photography for the panda box and the crane box because I was waiting on the tissue paper and that only came yesterday. So I've still got to do the photography for those. I'm supposed to be doing some Patreon work this morning. I've got to print off the cards for the orders. And go and send them off, and then I was going to spend a few hours this afternoon getting my new collection ready for August, so some pattern designs and stuff, but and also my phone has like died. It still works like that, but every time you go onto Instagram or onto an app it sort of like freezes and just goes black. But the phone has been playing up for a while, so I am thinking of getting a new phone anyway, but I didn't expect the computer to freeze. So I've just been making some gift tags just to while away some time. I'm making up packaging boxes. I don't know if you can see that. I just made them ones up from these. So I'm just doing that at the moment, and then if it still goes on freezing, I'm going to just sort of tidy the studio and maybe put my rug down and hoover and stuff like that. But there's not much else I can do. We'll just have to wait and see what happens. But hopefully it'll come on soon, and then I can get all of that done, the photography and everything done ready for the launch at 4 at least. And then after lunch I can probably get some patterns done and the rest of it. it's Monday the 12th of July, so you are a bit farther away today just because I've got really sore eyes today, so I haven't got any makeup on. Yeah, I don't know where this has come from, but anyway. So Friday, obviously everything went wrong. The computer went wrong, my phone went wrong, and then my toaster went wrong. So I really don't know what happened. It was in the space of like 3 hours, so God knows. My computer finally sorted itself out by about 12:30, but it still wasn't working properly and it was really slow. But I managed to get the launch done, so that was good. My phone is completely gone. I can still text on it, but literally none of the apps work. You press an app, it will briefly sort of look as though it's opening up, and then the screen goes black, and then it goes back to the home page. Anyway, on today's list, I've already done all my admin and my business books. Luckily enough, last week I had a fairly busy week with orders, so that was good, and badges was the most popular thing last week. I've just done some Patreon work, set up a Patreon poll ready for next month's design that we're going to do. I've got to do an exclusive video in a minute, and I know what I'm going to do for that, so I'll do that in a minute. I've got to spend an hour or two on my wholesale website, because I was supposed to do that Friday but didn't get a chance to do that. And I've also I've got my new collection launching in August, in the middle of August. So I'm working on the fabric design. So yeah, that's today. I'm hoping to have from Wednesday off. I was supposed to have holiday a good couple of weeks ago in June. It was June, early June. But I had my jab on the first day, and literally I couldn't move my arm for, well, it's taken 5 weeks to get properly back to normal. But I couldn't use my arm for about a good 3 weeks. So I took them as sick days, not the 3 weeks, just a couple of days. And then I went back to work early, because I was going to have a week off, but I went back to work. So that was on the Wednesday. I went back to work on the Monday. And then each week I've been saying, oh, I'm going to have 2 days holiday just to make up for it. But me and Mum want to go to like Whitstable or somewhere like the beach, because we haven't been for a few years now. We haven't been allowed out. So yeah, but it's been raining all the time, so I've been putting it off each week. But then the end of this week is supposed to be good, but then this is the last week before the schools are off. And we don't want to go when the schools are out because it's going to be really busy and packed, and Mum doesn't want to do that. So I think we're going to go, even if it's raining a little bit, I think we're just going to go just to have a change of scenery and stuff like that. So that'll be nice. I'm hoping to be off Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. So I've got to try and get everything done today, then I've got degree work to do tomorrow. And then I'll be off until Monday. Yeah, so we'll see. But anyway, I just thought I'd catch up with you quickly. And I'll see you. I'm going to take my camera with me to Whitstable when we go. So I'll do a bit of filming there so you can see that. Wednesday, July the 14th. I'm not working today. Was supposed to be having holiday. Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, back to work on Monday. And me and Mum were going to go to Whitstable and the beach and get out and about for a bit. But Mum's had to have like an emergency tooth out. We knew it was going to be soon, but we didn't know it was going to be this soon. She went for a consultation Monday and we were told it was going to be today. So that's kind of scuppered all of our plans. So I'm going to be going and stay. I'll come back home quickly, then I'm going to go stay with her. Yeah. So I won't be taking the camera out and about, just so you know, just for blog reasons. So it's Monday the 19th of July. I'm back from my little break. Obviously it wasn't the break I was expecting, but it was nice just to have some time off anyway. Got a few things done around the house, whilst like looking after Mum. What did I do? So at the back of the house I took down and cleaned 3 lots of curtains and put them back up again. So that's been a job that I've been putting off for ages. I made some clay things a couple of months ago, so I finally got around to painting those and varnishing those. Mum had some old furniture that she wanted to sort of like modernise and upcycle, so when I was around there on Friday she was sitting in the garden, so I sanded those down, so that was all done. You'll have to excuse the look of me today because last night it was so hot. I had my hair up in like a top bun and it's all gone really frizzy this morning, so I had to tie it back. And Angel's hurt her leg. I think she sprained it, so she's limping and is swollen. So they said put some ice on it and try and get her to rest as much as possible. So at the moment she's on the bed in the bedroom with the window open, so she's nice and cool. And she's just resting it at the moment, so I didn't really sleep much either, so I look a right mess today. I feel like I look like a matron in this dress as well, which doesn't help. It was nice having a break, because I felt as though I was getting a little bit bogged down with everything to do with the business, because some things weren't working out, and then I was thinking, well, what else can I do? My shop has picked up a bit. I had quite a few orders, so that was good. The focus on is my wholesale catalogue. So I was doing that last year, and then Creo8, the wholesale company, got in touch with me to see if I wanted to be involved in their programme, so I did. But part of their things that you have to agree to when you join is that you don't go with any other wholesale people for 6 months. So that was up in May. And then obviously I've learnt a lot since being on Creo8, like I've learnt a lot about like the terms, pricing, the graphics, how to style it, and knowing that when you sell wholesale it literally has to be shop ready. So when the small shop or whatever takes it out of the box that they receive from you, it needs to be ready to put on the shop floor like that. So it all has to be packaged properly, branded and everything like that. So I've learnt a lot. So I'm going to do a new wholesale catalogue because the other one didn't have any of that on it, because obviously I didn't know about it. I have a wholesale company. A lot of my friends that I've got that do wholesale, they recommended it to me and sent me some links and stuff. So I've just applied for that, but that might take a couple of days or a couple of weeks or something till I find out about that. So that should be good. But I'm going to end this vlog here because I've got enough content for the month. The next month I'll update you on the portfolio website and show you that. You'll probably see it anyway. Yeah, and then next month I might release my notebooks, the little lemon notebooks that I've got a few of. Maybe around the time that this vlog goes up. I might do it a bit earlier just because I've got my new collection launching in August. So yeah, I wanted to sort of like concentrate on that as August. And then I've got my next collection in September. I don't know if it's going to be middle or end of September because I've got my last unit of my degree for this year to finish, and it has to be in by the end of August. I'm hoping to get it in the week before, just because I've got Mum's birthday, I've got my jab and everything like that going on, but we'll see how it goes. So yes, so thanks for watching. Please subscribe or like or just click the bell, because then it gives you reminders when the vlogs are coming up, and it just helps my business that if people interact with it, it helps it grow and people see more of it. Okay, so I'll see you next month. Have a good week and take care. Bye for now.